Welcome back, everyone, to episode 18 of our Alan Wake 2 Let's Play series here on the PlayStation 5. I am your host, Free Nachos, once again, and we were picking up with Saga. She's in the workshop of the bikers, and apparently they're working on some kind of a deer float, but I think the clicker or the key or something, there's no information. We're just investigating at this point. Looking for info about the cult and what the hell's going on with Saga and everything like that. So I believe at the end of that last episode we did find a symbol. It was none of those. I think it was the hourglass one. That one. But this one is looking for 3 different combinations. It said, look in the smiley coffee cup for the answer. So here's the smiley coffee cup, right? You got one there. There are more. Oh, okay. There's 3. So we have hourglass, up, down again. The middle one, they're connected. Okay, I think I have the combination now. Let's go ahead and open this and see what we have inside. Right? And that's the code, right? Ah, it is the other way. Gotcha.
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even?
Ooh, a shoebox. Yes, let's definitely put things in there. We have plenty of ammo for our crossbow. Probably more than we need. Let's reserve a couple crossbow shots. We have batteries. We have handgun ammo. Let's definitely move. Oh, we can pick how many we move. Let's move some. Shotgun shells. We have 9. Okay, that's fine.
There's a basement. A fuse. I can use this to get the Espresso Express working.
Okay, nice. I wonder if I can just leave before I go into the basement. I kind of want to just leave and get the Espresso Express going first. I've marked the map like you asked. That's all the stashes by our last count locked and loaded and ready to go. That light switch you found washed up at the lake is not junk. It's fucking important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're going to cut out its heart, stick this thing inside, and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me. It's like, it'll be like a ritual. This is going to work.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. This will be handy.
Oh, a map of the stashes in Bright Falls. Nice.
This is the cult's process. Their ritual.
Surround the target. Subdue them. Oh, dude, there was a camera, and then there was beer bottles at the first crime scene, like someone was staking it out. Surround the target. Subdue them, use hammer or other blunt object. Restrain them, carve their heart, recite the words, put the clicker in their chest, flick the switch twice to make sure it works. Remember the floodlights on tripods. We just see what we're doing. Always work in pairs. I've marked the map. Okay, yeah.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
To whoever has been sabotaging Lake House equipment, stop it. If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the feds down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can fuck right off. Stay away from the Federal Bureau of Control, FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grand Master.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed.
I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right into one of our rituals. We were stopped right before we got to use the clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication. Slips like this, or we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh because as I know we can do better. Okay. More here. That looks like a Federal Bureau of Control report. Observation report. Subject, the Cult of the Tree. Summary, intermittent surveillance of the prayer criminal group known as the Cult of the Tree shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington State. This group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of redacted is low. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. Further inquiry should be made as to the exact details and source of their knowledge regarding paranormal events. The unit recommends the Cult of the Tree be kept under permanent surveillance with preparations made for the group's arrest and seizure of assets. Full report summary forwarded to Dr. Marmont. Addendum. Recommended action downgraded to continued intermittent surveillance, no arrest due to prioritization of resources. You were right. These sneaky fuckers are watching us. Our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Rose. She's that waitress from the diner.
Rose Marigold observations. Leaves home, arrives at the diner, opens restaurant. Talking to a puddle of coffee, goes on break. Leaves. Writes in a notebook. Federal Bureau is observing Rose Marigold.
This is one weird cult.
Make the woods scary again? Okay. Now that we have the fuse, should be able to run very quickly to get that espresso ride going. And I believe it's through here, yes. Use box. It's got numbers. I can stop it when I want. Right? I can get down underneath it. Come back later. Alright, guess we're going down into the basement.
A creepy basement. Shit.
Oh, object of power. OOP.
No! They took it! They're playing with me. I was so close.
Mulligan and Thornton. Let's profile them and update our clues.
No, that is not going on the board.
Ooh, okay, so she's denying the evidence. So it's like she left the FBI on like a hiatus. So she like left, you know, the city and went on a bender. Anytime I asked Mom about her home or family, she shut down. I have no idea who my grandparents are. Weird.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
Okay. Clicker.
Okay. The clicker was there the whole time. Fucking Mulligan and Thornton. They took the clicker into the overlap.
There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here, like there was at Cauldron Lake. Mulligan and Thornton are like Nightingale. Inside, waiting. And a parade float is the key. Atakan is upstairs. This was a trap.
Yep, we're gonna use our propane tanks and blow them to sky high. Shit.
More than ever.
Burn, burn, burn.
Okay. Now where's that parade float?
Oh yeah. Got wrecked. Got completely wrecked. Okay, this is like the same thing we had to do in Alan Wake 1. To cleanse the objects that are fucked up.
Is this the parade float the page mentioned?
Oh, we're gonna have to go
The
down
overlap formed
into the
around
well.
Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in,
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap. Here, it's the parade float. But it's incomplete. This is one disturbing parade float. I don't hear any haunting laughter.
Oh, I know where that is.
Not sure what Puko means, but it looks like the knife is missing. How come one of them is wearing a mask and the other isn't?
Oh, I know what to do.
Stabbing again and again. That must mean the arm's supposed to move.
Yep, we're gonna have to go back to that coffee pot that had the haunting laughter on it. Okay. Cool. Let's see. The parade float. Let's see. It's all scratched out. Elmo stood in front of the parade float, turned dramatically to his crew. Now imagine the murderer's arms moving. Stab, 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 and Naki laughing. Everyone at Deerfest always plays it safe, not us. This monument to Watery's history, this work of art will sweep this year's awards. The overlap formed around Watery's dark past.
What's missing from the parade float? I need to put it together.
Yeah, let's profile him.
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
A terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton. Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them. Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale. Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like milk. The thrill of domination. Not one tree. A forest. The word. A secret like this doesn't die.
There is more than one leader.
Okay. All right.
Think.
Well, I know where to find the haunting laughter, and we need a knife.
So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. The mask is the only one without a location listed.
Knife is in the
Gift
coffee
shop.
shop.
Easy. I can't make out what it says.
It's probably underneath the espresso.
Espresso Express. Got it.
Circuit board. Okay, now I know why I need to go down there.
Fair trade fun zone.
Got it.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
All right, so that case is donezo. Oh, you need to create a whole new case for that. Okay.
Is missing a soundtrack? Should the characters be moving? Yeah. The float killer isn't wearing a mask. Maybe he needs one. I figured out what the float is missing.
Let's do some profiling to find the last location.
The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it?
Poor Mocha Moose. He never failed to amuse me. Now we know, Ilmo, there is such a thing as too much coffee. Mocha will live on in a place of honor. He lost his head. Mulligan and Thornton had one job.
Mulligan and Thornton must know where the Moose Skull mask is.
Okay. All right, Cult of the Tree, 22 clues. We'll do that. We'll tackle that later. Well, I immediately know where to get the circuit board from. Dude, we destroyed that heavy enemy in the freaking workshop. That's awesome. That propane tank did awesome. Okay, now I know why we're down here. Go around, grab the circuit board. Should be right here.
Shit! Good thing no one was riding that.
It's not safe at this point. Wait a second. Do I need to... Oh, the back opened up. Wonder if I can take out the fuse now. No, I can't. Okay, we need to go to the gift shop to get the knife. Go back from whence you came, demon. Alright guys, well, we're going to go ahead and cut the episode there. When we continue, we will search for more articles, more items needed to complete the ritual to go into the parade float and go into the overlap within Coffee World. So anyway guys, my name is Free Nachos. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.